shit and got serious.
I let a man know this vagina is, I don't have one. Like, if you are interested in having sex, please leave me alone. I matched with a doctor on a dating app. And I was just like, I said, what do you do? He's like, I'm a doctor. And he was just like, I was like, okay, so what's your goals? He was just like, oh no, I kind of blocked you because like, what do you mean what's my goals? Is a doctor not enough? I don't want somebody who's content with where they are. A doctor is being a doctor is amazing. I understand what you guys go through to get there, but why can't you want more? Broke is broke.
Is there a dollar amount to broke for you?
Ideally, I want somebody that makes more than me, so at least 200 or more.
So 100K to you would be not enough.
No.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Popping eight pets on my coat. I'm on the road, flow like I'm Batman. Damn, what? Smart as a madman.
YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Jay. Watching the videos, liking it, commenting, subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. Kendra G, bro. I can't watch too many of her videos, bro. I lose a couple brain cells, no cap. But shorty right here we got today, 28, no kids, right? But here's the thing. Said she dated a doctor. That wasn't enough. I got 3 businesses. I think she said her main job was IT, cloud tech or something like that. She's a waitress and she's a business owner and stuff like that. Got a BBL. Those high-end women, they hold their degrees to the point where, the more you make, the less options you have, man.
Dude, we got Alexis, DC, 28, no kids. She has 3 jobs, cloud engineer. She's a waitress, also owns her own apartment building. What kind of man you looking for? She's a Capricorn too. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I want a man that's a provider. I want a traditional man in a sense. So I want a man that pays the bills. I want a man that leads the household. If we're moving. I just want a man's man. I also want somebody who likes to travel. I travel a lot, maybe 10 international countries a year.
Stop the cap.
You don't have to travel as much.
I just got a quick, quick kind of question. You want a provider, but you're making all this money, so what are you going to do with your money?
Not a damn thing.
Like, that's what I say. Women not looking for men, bro. They're looking for tricks. And you can't tell them ish.
We just have an interest in traveling. I also want a man that's extremely honest. I mean, I feel like some people tell little white lies because they don't want to hurt your feelings or whatever the case may be. I'm very blunt. And I think I would want that kind of partner in return, someone who can be as transparent with me as I am with them. And I guess lastly, somebody romantic. I have not really had as much luck finding people who like to please. So I would like to find someone that's similar to what I can provide to somebody else.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Broke.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty open. I know you can't have it all, so I don't care if you're that tall. As long as you 5'5", 5'6" or taller. I don't care if you're fat, skinny, short. You can't have it all. Looks, I'm willing to settle on. I cannot settle on what you bring to the table financially, and I cannot settle on too many kids. I can't do more than 2, and your kids cannot be under 10. And then anyone that's not ambitious. Like, recently I matched with a doctor on a dating app. And I was just like, I said, what do you do? He's like, I'm a doctor. And he was just like, I was like, okay, so what's your goals? He was just like, oh no, I kind of blocked you because like, what do you mean what's my goals? Is a doctor not enough? I don't want somebody who's content with where they are. A doctor is being a doctor is amazing. I understand what you guys go through to get there, but why can't you want more?
Bro, imagine you go 6 years into a medical field and a woman like her says, oh, that's not enough. You can't make it up, bro. They're so delusional. Why you want to keep reaching that limit? Keep reaching the sky. Bro, a doctor is... No, I'm not going to explain a doctor. No.
Me having 3 jobs shows you that I'm never comfortable with being in one place.
Not being he need to run for the president.
You ain't never last. You ain't had.
He's already a surgeon, and that ain't enough for you.
Nope.
It's not a money thing more. So I guess it's an ambition thing.
What?
Yeah.
How is it not a money thing? And you saying, oh, you need to go do more. $1 million, oh, you gotta do more. 10 million, oh, you gotta do more. Delusional. That Lululand.
Well, let's start a couple things. I mean, I cracked up when you said broke. I don't know, the way you said it was just funny. What is broke to you?
Broke to me is living check to check. I try to live it where 10% of my income is spent on expenses and bills. If you out here, 70% of your income goes towards your expenses, you're not somebody I want to talk to because you're living way beyond your means. I don't care if you're cheap. I don't care if you like, you know what, we can't go out this weekend because I need to save up some money. I need somebody that's fiscally responsible. Broke is broke. Like, you can't afford your car note. I had a guy's car get repo from my house. No, I don't deal with those kind of people. Broke is broke.
Is there a dollar amount to broke for you?
Uh-oh.
Ideally, I want somebody that makes more than me, so at least 200 or more.
Okay. So 100K to you would be not enough.
No. Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
Y'all got the game messed up, huh?
You telling me you want to keep your money. You want a provider, man, living up to 200,000, and he can't touch your money? Oh, you don't want to touch your money for him? Bro, come on, bro. Man, this is sad, bro. They hold their degrees and hold their earning potentials to the top of their head, and you're going to lose candidates, bro. A doctor, bro?
100K or more. Ooh, child. Okay. So we got there early. Should he look a certain way?
No, I told you, physically, I don't really care. It looks fade. So, in 20, 30, 40 years, you're not going to look the way you did when I met you. So why do I care if you Denzel Washington? I'm okay. As long as you don't have too many tattoos on your face, we all good to go.
Okay. We got to do the Kendra cam. I know you in the car, but we got to do the Kendra cam.
All right.
Oh, it's dark. I feel like you have...
Bro. BBL shorty. 28 with a BBL.
a nice
Look at the
shade.
legs. Look at the legs, bro. She's like abominable. No, let me stop. I can't say it. You know, women can say whatever they want. Oh, I don't do broke. I can't say nothing. They gonna call me sassy.
Hey, yeah.
Okay. But it's dark. It's hard to see you. We can't hear you, boo.
Pull your pants up, player.
Ooh, she wants us to see this body.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Now, the last question I asked you, we did the Kendra cam.
Yes.
Do you want to do the Kendra cam now with some light?
Yeah, besides the trollers and the internet. Hold on. Can you do me a favor? Can you hold the phone real quick?
Okay, we see you. All right. If you just...
Bro, the legs and the thighs ain't matching with the butt. Come on, she got a BBL. She already confirmed it on her Instagram. I checked her Instagram, but man, she got her body done. She's 28. She want a 200K man, bro. If a man of that substance can get you, he can get any other girl. Come on now.
Has 3 jobs, cloud engineer, a waitress, owns her own
Bro, look at them lashes, bro. Oh my God.
apartment building, you said, correct? Or
Yes, that's correct.
no broke men. She made that clear. 200K is the preference. 100K is not enough.
Nope.
Okay. Now, when was your last relationship, Alexis?
11 years ago.
11? You've been single for 11 years?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You know how people go relationship to relationship to relationship? I kind of feel like that's what dating should be for. Like when I meet people and they be like, well, why are you and your ex break up? Well, it just didn't work out.
That wouldn't be 11. If you go relationship to relationship, that means the last one wouldn't have been 11 years.
No. I'm speaking on other people, what they did.
Okay.
This is why I don't do it. I think dating should be the time when you're getting to know somebody. You're trying to figure out the red flags. If you're willing to accept those red flags, if you're willing to accept every part of them. When I get in the next relationship, I want it to be somebody I'm willing to marry. And I don't see why that needs to be rushed. So.
Okay, I have a question. In those 11 years, are you having sex?
Yes, I've dated people exclusively. I just haven't gotten to the point where I wanted to make them my boyfriend.
You cannot make this shit up.
Okay, so dating exclusively means
She's 28, never had a relationship since 11 years. So you telling me you never, once you graduated high school, you never had a relationship? So what was you doing for the last 10, 11 years? Just hopping D to D? Dating around? Bro, you can't make it up, bro. You can't make it up.
neither one of you guys date other people.
Correct.
So help me understand. Maybe I'm ignorant. Why would that not be a relationship if you're both just seeing each other?
I can still text other people. I just choose not to. I can still go on a dates with other people. I just choose not to, and sometimes. Depends on who I'm dating. Some people, I'll still date other people, go out for a few dates. I'm just not actively sleeping with anyone else because I prefer to sleep with one person at a time.
Okay.
So I guess that's the difference. I don't answer to anybody.
Okay.
So you don't listen, and you pretty much wasting the guys that want to take you serious, interested in you. You wasting their time. Pretty much what you're doing. Spending their money, and they're not getting nothing in return, bro. That's why the channel is made, bro. Raise your standards, guys. Raise your standards.
If I want to meet somebody, get their number, I can. I'm still single.
Okay. And
you can too.
Okay. So my assumption is, because I know you have a high salary request, do all these men meet your 200K requirement?
Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty normal though in DC. DC incomes are higher, and I'm in tech, so everyone in my field pretty much makes at least 150 or higher.
This is true. Now I want to ask this question. But you also said that these dating experiences never grew to a committed relationship. Why not?
I think because, so I feel like the dating pool has a little bit of pee in it, and I feel like sometimes people like to ignore red flags, and I've ignored a few. I'll get with somebody and sexually it's not cutting it for me, and I'll keep dating them knowing I wouldn't marry this person. Or it'll be something where I've dated people who were financially not on the same page as me, trying to help them. So I've helped them get new jobs. I'll do resumes, help them do interviews. And then I realized that some people just aren't meant to make a lot of money. I help them get these jobs, and then all of a sudden they start acting funny. I just feel like you have to be aligned. And I haven't really felt anybody that was I haven't really met anyone that I was on the same page with. But I'm patient. So I've just been traveling and doing me. I'm not hurt. But I guess that's the reason why it's so easy for me to do the non-committed thing. Because I would be a little bit more offended if these are my boyfriends. These are not my boyfriends. They are people I enjoy for the season, and I'm moving on.
Now let me ask you this, because there's some women who enjoy dating the way you date, don't necessarily really have a goal of marriage or a committed relationship with one person. Do you feel as though, is that your goal? Like, do you want to be married? I mean, it's not a bad thing if you don't, but I'm just curious because it seems like you rather just continue to date instead of locking in with one person.
No, I would like to lock in one person. I just don't want to settle. I'm not going to, I've met amazing men who just didn't meet my income requirements. I got too many goals I have for myself to be with somebody that I have to build up, or who just comfortable being where they are.
Boom, there you go. That's why you're single. If a guy's a doctor, why would he need to be something else or want to be something else? 6 years, bro? Come on now. That's your problem. You want to build a guy. He's already built. You tripping. Talking about you just want to date around. So you've been dating around and just swinging branch to branch? Come on now.
Something serious, but I don't want to settle.
So settling to you is being in a committed relationship with a man that makes less than 200K?
Settling for me is being with somebody that put their hands on you, being someone that lies to you, being someone who has too many kids, being with anybody who isn't on the same page as you. And that's just not for me. That's for men too. I'm not asking you to settle. I've had men not be interested because I wear makeup or I wear wigs. Everybody has their own preference. Settling for me is just you're not meeting my non-negotiables. You're not doing what your career isn't where it needs to be. Or you got too many kids, or you lie too much, or you don't want to travel. The last guy I dated long-term didn't want to travel internationally at all. Vacation to him is like going to Florida. And I like to go around the world. I don't think there's nothing wrong with wanting somebody who wants to travel too. It's small things. And those small things usually is what it
That's
disconnects.
not okay. Hold on, let me jump in. These are not small things.
Exactly.
I think this is where it's not a small thing, honey. And also, I'm not God. I'm gonna start off before I start. Let me say I'm not God, so I can never say absolute anything. But you do have to understand the man that you're describing is a 1% man that can make the salary requirement, could afford to travel around this world, can give you great sex. I think you had a kid requirement.
No more than 2 children.
Okay, you did now. You don't have an attraction requirement. So that's a grace area. So he can have the income and not the money, but he still got to have good sex. So I'm gonna assume that whatever. We'll leave it there.
I can settle on that too. I'm be honest. In today's generation, I can settle with that.
On the sex.
I can settle with that too.
Okay, so you're willing to settle in the area. So really for you, so now let's just go to the commitment. So you just want this man that makes this requirement to be exclusively committed to you as well, correct?
He's delusional.
Yes. Okay.
Someone thoughtful, someone caring.
Okay. And although you've dated these men, you just never been in a committed relationship with one.
Correct.
So just hypothetical. Let's just say your experience will always just be dating. Like you get these men who meet your wonderful requirements that you can date for a period of time. And then after a while, you learn for whatever reason, it's not going to grow to the committed relationship. And then you go on to the next man that meets all those requirements. Are you fine with that? Or does having a husband and having a family, is that important to you?
Having a family is important to me. So Ideally, that's why I'm pretty focused. I don't really waste my time on people that I feel like it won't be long term. I'm quick to cut somebody off because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste my time. So
Yeah, you want to do that now at 28. What happened 11 years ago, 10 years ago, 9 years ago? You was wasting their time. You literally just admitted to, oh, I was sleeping with this one guy, but that didn't mean nothing. I was still going out and going on dates, and they wouldn't get nothing at the end in return. So it doesn't, like, what are you saying? You're contradicting yourself. Like, weird, bro.
I know what I want. So I won't even let it get to the first date if we're not on the same page. I don't need to waste your money, waste your time.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
I think women because you say you date these men, so I'm gonna put you in this category. Women who get to date men who make high salaries, it's like a gift and a curse. Because, like, I'll give an example. I met this young lady. I mean, gorgeous. She was freaking gorgeous. And she was currently dating a guy in France, and he flies her to France once a month. And I'm like, girlfriend, it is going to be so hard for a regular guy to date you because you're used to people flying you to France once a month. That's going to be crazy for a guy to say, I'm going to take you out to dinner. You'll be like, where? And
I will say, I don't compare men to other men, just the same way I don't want to be compared to other women. I think
That's not what that means. That is not what that means.
it's unfair and nobody can ever close that gap.
Do you compare? But I'm talking about experience, not necessarily the men. So can you still be wowed by the experience? Because if you have this major experience from this man, it might not be the man, but if this man was able to give you a certain amount of experience, now it was dating, wasn't necessarily a relationship. Would it be settling for you for a man that can offer you the relationship, but maybe financially can't do the things that the guy that had the money could? Exactly. Would that be settling to you?
No. I kind of, I come from humble beginnings. So if I met a man who was clear at 200,000, no extra, he can't go internationally as much as I do, then I will come.
No. She said she was gonna compromise. No. You keep talking about this 200,000, but you just said it's not about money. What? You had a doctor. You didn't want to settle down with a doctor? Come on now. Talking about she date those men. Do you date them or you just F them?
Compromise. I think that's my biggest, positive, that I'm willing to compromise. If I need to move, if we can't go on a date this week because he needs to save or he needs to work, I'm willing to adjust. I feel like in today's dating world, when there are beautiful women everywhere, I don't compare myself to other people because you can't. Just like there are many attractive women, a lot of women built like me. So I try to just adjust and go with the flow. I just need a man that's willing to communicate and let me know when I need to make adjustments.
Man, that's the
Okay.
video, bro. That's the video. The paid question really wasn't nothing. At the end, she said, at the end, she was saying, oh, you're not going to get this. So you telling me you're not even going to F him either? For the last 11 years, you wouldn't date nobody serious. You was just in your little, whatever terms you want to call it. They can't even get sex out of you, baby?
Y'all got the game messed up, huh?
Oh, she's delusional. Delusional. Talking about, oh, I dated those 200K guys and I'm around that. Then why are you still single? Because all those men, you're the common denominator. Is it the men or is it you? Hey, man, let me know what y'all guys think in the comments. I'm Jay. I'm going.